Hey YouTube, I'm here with another PSA submission. I've been revealing my old submissions, and like I said before, about 4 years ago, I guess they weren't as big as they are now. PSA reveals, and just want to show a few of them off. It's pretty cool. I still have them. I sold a lot of those already, but these are the ones I still have, and these some of them I want to keep, and some of them, I want to get rid of. So first one is, I have the 1987 Barry Bonds, and I got a mint 9. And I didn't pull this out of a box recently. This was like something that I found in my old binders, and I think the centering killed it. I really liked it, but I got a 9 out of this. As you can see, left to right. And this is 1987 Topps. I still remember pulling these cards back in the day. But if I were to send something out like this, it would be a Tiffany card instead of just a regular card. Just from my experience now, that's what I would have done. But again, it's 5 years of collecting and doing PSA, so I'm just learning. I've learned a lot more since I did this reveal, or since I did the submission. This is a pretty cool one. This is something my brothers bought back in 1971. They collected baseball cards, and they left them in Mexico. And my aunt, I think I mentioned it in one of my other videos, my aunt, there was shoe boxes. 10 shoe boxes for my brothers tell me. Maybe they're exaggerating, but they said they had a lot of shoe boxes of these cards. Basketball, hockey, and baseball. And I love baseball cards. They kind of gave up on it back then, but this is the year they were really collecting, 71 cards. So this is one of my favorite ones that I got out of there. It was really beat up. Anyway, my aunt needed it needed something to heat the house in Mexico, and she just dumped these cards into the furnace to make heat for the hot water to take a shower. I guess those showers are really expensive, man. As you can imagine, right now she was burning Pete Rose, Reggie Jackson, and Hank Aaron's, Willie Mays all over the place. And man, that must have been some good showers, man. So this got a 3, 1971 Topps Hank Aaron, 400. I love this card. I probably will never sell it, just from that memory. This one, Tony Gwynn, I got this out of a box in 2015, 16. I bought a 1983 Topps wax box sealed off of eBay, hoping to get either Boggs or Ryan Sandberg, Tony Gwynn. I got this one, so I was all pumped, man. I got this, and I'm like, wow, Tony Gwynn, but it's off-center, left to right. It's off-center, right. But when I opened it up, it was the first card in one of those packs, and a big stain on it. Barely could see it. That's probably why I got an 8. But still, man, I probably would have got a 9 because it's off-centered if it wasn't for that stain. But I could get rid of this. Still a great Tony Gwynn card, rookie card. So I also at that time bought a actually this is, I think, one of those 3-pack packs. What are they, rack packs? I bought online, and this one came out of it. 1981 highlights for Pete Rose. Pete Rose National League record with 3,631 hits. And I thought it was good enough, but from learning now, it definitely was maybe, I should have looked at it a little closer at the corner wear. And I think there is a kind of a side wear, like kind of white on that side. I don't know if you guys can see that. But anyway, I love Pete Rose, greatest hitter, hitsman that ever lived. And if you're going to play, like him. And that got an 8. 1982 Topps. This one I pulled out of a 1981 wax box that I bought also around 2015-16, and I got a 7. And I think this is really hard to even get. I don't think there is a 10 around. So a 7's not too bad, but as you can see right there on the right, there's a little bit of a stain mark, and obviously that's what killed it. It is still, and it's all center left to right. So, but Fernando Valenzuela and Mike Scioscia, man, that's my youth right there. Great players. Scioscia might even be a Hall of Fame coach if he wins another World Series, especially if he does it with Trout. This one, a friend of mine gave me, and it's a 1975 Bob Gibson. He told me, he knew I loved Bob Gibson, and I do. What a great pitcher. And, for someone for Major League Baseball to change the height of the mound because he was just so dominant, man, you're a legend. You're almost a god in baseball. So this got a 6 extra mint. This is a mini card. You can see it's off center. There's a line right there, but I wanted it slabbed. I was hoping for more, but back then I didn't know enough to really know what was good and what was bad. And I probably wouldn't have sent this one in. But still good to have in the collection. I definitely don't have that one on sale. And then this one right here was one of the CeeLo packs, or the wax packs that you can see through. I think it's CeeLo pack. And then 1981 Topps Johnny Bench. And I opened it with Johnny Bench in front of it. And if I had known better, I probably would have not opened it, because Johnny Bench's face, this card was right the face of that pack. And man, I got a 10. And that's just a great hit. Johnny Bench, one of the greatest catchers that ever lived, and and he was the number one bat, one of the top bats in that big red machine. So there's no way anybody could really doubt how great of a hitter he was to be on that kind of team and be the 3-4 hitter. So Johnny Bench, record breaker, number 10. And that's my PSA reveal. Please remember to press like and subscribe to my channel for more of these PSA reveals. Good night.